into the red area or get them into the end zone in the first 3 quarters. And again, that's a credit to their defense. But it wasn't like we couldn't move the ball. We just weren't able to. It didn't show up on the scoreboard.
So when the points weren't coming, was there a feeling of eventually you'd break through? Were you seeing signs that told you, you thought eventually you could put something together?
Well, again, I think the real key breakthrough on that came with, when Josh went to the, McDaniels made a great adjustment. We talked about that on the sideline. Went into a 2 tight end offense, but we spread them out and we were able to complete some passes there to Julie and then to Rob, and then hit the goal line and run to score. So it was really well executed. Not something that we had, I would say, anticipated doing a lot in this game. We did a little bit last week against Kansas City, but it was kind of the right time, the right situation, and we had good protection to be able to make those throws. Tom did a great job of getting the ball to the open guy. That was a great throw he made to Gronkowski to get it down to the 2-yard line. But Josh McDaniels as usual, did an outstanding job of play calling and eventually finding things that worked, and those are big drives for us. Same thing in the running game at the end, where we were able to knock out a couple of big runs when we were backed up, and they never really got the ball back until we had the 10-point lead.
What was the key defensively against? They put up a lot of points this year.
Yeah, team defense. I mean, there's no one guy that can stop the Rams. They got too many good players, too many explosive guys. They're too well coached. So, I thought we played the run competitively. I thought we rushed the passer competitively. I thought we covered competitively. We didn't give up big plays, which they've hit on everybody. So we're able to, for the most part, keep the ball in front of us and force them to execute a solid number of plays to move the ball. And eventually, we were able to get some stops. I thought our third down defense was competitive, and those shortened some drives and got us off the field. And our kicking game was really good too. I don't know how many times we pinned them inside the 10-yard line. It was at least 3. But the field position we had, Steve gave us a couple of big touchbacks, so that helped their defense out too. They were on a long field several times tonight.
What about the effort play that Jason did to pick up the touchdown?
Oh my God, yeah. We had 2 mistakes in coverage in that series, and that was a tremendous play. That was a tremendous effort and a great play on the ball. We had several good pass breakups, and then of course Gilmore's play on the blitz where he went up and high pointed the ball and took it away for the interception was another huge one. But yeah, Jason McCourty, that was a tremendous play. My God, you see, it was a Cooks, right? He was standing there, fair catching the ball in the end zone, and McCourty came out of nowhere to make the play. It was a tremendous play.
Robert Kraft made a special mention tonight to the presentation to you and to Tom Brady. Can you just give us an insight into the DNA of your organisation, what you've been able to set up in these last 7 years that just keeps winning and coming back from adversity?
Yeah, I mean, we'd be here all night. So, we have a lot of great people in the organization. It starts at the top with Robert, his family, and he's given us great support and all the things we need to do to be competitive. And again, we have a great group of players and coaches that work extremely hard to compete, do the best we can. And I'm just so happy that things worked out for us this year. We're able to be the best team in football this season, and that's hard to do in this league. But those guys earned it.
Well, Bill, you talk about the playoffs. What about Phil's contribution?
Yeah, Brian did a great job. The entire defensive staff. Brian called a great game, as he has all year. He's done a tremendous job for me. In the time he's been with our organization, he's worn I don't know how many different hats: scouting, quality control, special teams, defense, safeties, linebackers, defensive coordinator. He's done a lot of things. He's done them all well. He's been a great team player, and I know this is a challenging time for him. Between his other opportunities career-wise and putting everything he had into this game, and our football team to fulfill his commitment to this group of guys. And we're all extremely happy for him personally, but really appreciative of what he did on a professional level to help our football team. He put in a lot of extra time and effort, and we all appreciate that. He's a tremendous person, a tremendous guy, and he did a great job tonight.
What was your response? What was your impression with the way the defense responded after Patrick left? Team captain, also team coach.
Yeah, I mean, it's it was right there in front of us, and we all kind of hoped for the best but expected the worst. And when he came back, we know his arm in a cast and his sling. It's nobody really had to say anything. We knew what the story was, and it was unfortunately kind of similar to the Rodney Harrison situation. or Eugene Wilson for that matter too. You know, broken arm, broken, and so. But I think there was kind of not in a good way because everybody loves Pat, and Pat's such a good football player. I can't say enough about Pat Chong. That guy's one of the best football players I've coached. He does so many things well. And to not have him, then first of all, that meant that Devin had to make some adjustments. John Jones had to make some adjustments. Duran. And so, I mean, we were spinning the wheel there because you just never lose Pat. I mean, Pat never, he does everything. He does it. He takes every play in practice, takes every play in the game.